Hello and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 27th of June. So the big energy that's around today and tomorrow is the Mars squaring Uranus. Mars in Leo is directly squaring Uranus, both at 21 degrees. Mars in Leo, Uranus in Taurus. So this is where potentially there's some kind of change about the way that you are doing things. Mars is the one moving into the square. So if you know what area or what houses Mars rules, which is Scorpio and Aries, then those areas in your natal chart might be affected. For me, it's the 12th house of retreat and the 5th house, which is children. And yeah, I've got a sick child. So that it's just a cold or something. It's probably going to nip it in the bud in a couple of days. But yeah, by the time Mars actually moves out of that direct square, the fever will probably break and he'll probably be feeling a lot better. But that has the effect because Uranus is transiting through my 6th house of work and daily routines, meaning I have to change the way I'm doing things. It slows me down, and it means that some of the things that I wanted to do today I'm probably not going to get done, which is fine. Obviously that is the priority at the moment, the looking after my child. But just letting you know, because I know a lot of you are waiting for, this is quite a busy week for me trying to get the monthlies out for all the signs, and so it just might push a little bit of that back. So just letting you know that they might come out a little bit later and slower than usual. And this Mars squaring Uranus energy can be quite volatile as well. Both of them are volatile signs, so they can be Mars is quite fiery, so we can see things like the situation that occurred in Russia. Like I said, Mars is a pretty fast-moving sign, so it's something that has got a lot of heat in it at the moment. At the moment that it happens, so yeah, Mars does represent heat. So it's definitely could be something that lasts. It's really hot at the time, but it's not necessarily a long-lasting energy, which is good. We hope that. So we have right in the centre the Ten of Swords. So this is where there has been, the Ten of Swords is recovery and transformation. It's an ending of sorts, or something has to kind of finish or end. There's a finality around it, and the Magician's kind of trying to work out what to do here, because there's lots of things on offer here. There's something surprising on offer with the Page of Cups, which the universe is saying here there's something that we want you to open your heart up to, and the Magician's going, well, I'm not sure how to do this, and in order to do this I'm going to have to make space in my life for it. So something potentially is ending here, and it might be actually quite sad and disappointing that you can't do something, or you get a no, or that something has ended with the Ten of Swords, or you can't put as much brain power or thought into that if you wanted to. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we have the Sun, which is the card of revitalization. So the character that's there in the center there with the Three of Swords, which is basically, they can't get up. They've got, not the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, sorry. They can't get up. They've basically been stabbed in the back. This does hearken to energies of feeling betrayed sometimes. Doesn't have to always mean that, but we can see the darkness is lifting and there is a new dawn. The sun is slowly rising. And so the Five of Cups is understanding that there's, potentially something disappointing that's come in, or that there's something that you are going, okay, that's over now. But as soon as that sun starts shining and it has a sense of, okay, now I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good. So the Nine of Pentacles is where you might have to actually show a little bit of restraint in a way, because it's like, especially when it comes to your resources, I feel like the Magician's going, oh, I've got all these things I'm handling here, and I need to be careful with the way I'm managing my time, my effort, my energy, my money. And the Nine of Pentacles really does talk about resources as well, used well. So it's like the Magician energy is looking at what's around you, what can you do in terms of the best use of your time, effort, energy. And the Nine of Pentacles is saying, yeah, I've used that time well, with the kind of perhaps ending that's coming here with the Ten of Swords. It feels like there's something that kind of a situation occurs where you have to adapt to it in some way, shape or form that's coming through. But like I said, it feels kind of pretty short in a way. It feels like you can get to that sun, you can get to that breakthrough energy. The Five of Cups just needs to turn around and make that bridge to this kind of emotional renewal that can come through with it, and then the sun can shine again. So this can be about things like this could be a bout of sickness, or it could be that somebody can't do something or come in or meet you because they're not feeling well. I mean, I'm just using that example because that's something that's actually happening to me personally, but it could be anything that comes in with that Ten of Swords that I just feel like that the Magician card's going, okay, there's this situation that I've kind of been released from something here, but now I need to adapt to whatever that is. So, and I think ultimately, you know, it gets something gets back on track again. So that is the energy of the 27th. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.